of the research paper, and I want to talk to you about through a few items here that sometimes students get confused about. First of all, you'll need a cover page, and the cover page should be formatted exactly as this one is. And this is the one that's posted on D2L as a sample. The title of your research paper in quotation marks because it is a short work. And then if you use the title, which you probably in good practice should do, make sure it's italicized since you're writing on plays. And then your name, the name of the course, and the due date of the paper. And it should be double spaced and centered. Then you have the final draft of your paper, and you should start typing at the top of the page. You have your cover page, so you don't have to repeat that information on the first page of the paper. Each of these pages that have actual text on it should be numbered. You should start with 1. You see in the corner over here, this page is page 1. The cover page is not page 1. So to make sure that happens, that is actually not the default, and you're looking at a Word document on my particular laptop, which is a Mac computer, so yours might look a little different. But under Document Elements and under Page Number, make sure that your formatting shows that you start at 0. And that makes sure then that the first page, as you see here, of the actual paper is labeled as 1 and not 2. And then the last page of the paper will be a works cited. Now you can number this or not, it doesn't matter, but keep in mind the cover page and the works cited are not included in your page total. The works cited should have all of the sources that you cited in the paper. It should be labeled works cited, capitalized. Notice the entries here are alphabetized by author's last name. They are double spaced and they have the hanging indent. Now if you don't remember how to do the hanging indent, you go to home, and then you can hit paragraph and line spacing options, special, hanging. So that's how you get the indents to hang. That should be the last page of your paper. You will upload this as a complete document into the corresponding box in Dropbox. It will be then routed through Turnitin as usual, and I will grade it through GradeMark as in the past. The next step of this is I have to have a copy or a link to all of your source material. The sources that you quote in your paper, I have to go and I have to double check those. I have to grade your paraphrases and your direct quotes, and I have to grade your MLA. So you need to send me a link to those articles. Now, in the beginning of this project, I posted this in Dropbox as a separate folder in Dropbox. You'll see that I have removed that. It was under final draft of research paper. I have discovered as I was experimenting with this over the last couple of days that there is some mechanism in D2L that is blocking the Galileo URL. So if you tried to, send links to Galileo, there was something in there that was blocking them. So I've removed that particular option from Dropbox, and what I would like for you to do is to email me the links to your Galileo articles, or email me copies of your source material if you used a hardcover book. You can scan those, or you can take a screenshot with your smartphone, as long as I can tell where the quote is. That's all I need for that. So let's say that this is the article that you're going to send me. So you'll pull up the abstract page. You'll notice over here on the left that the PDF option is showing. Over here on the right it says permalink. Click permalink and a link will appear in a box about middle of the page. Click on it, copy and paste it. I'm going to hit Command C on my machine. You'll open up your email and you will send it to me in GHC email. Again, I told you earlier, the D2L option, something's blocked in Galileo and I won't get it. So I'm going to send it to cwheeler@highlands.edu. I'm going to put a subject, my Galileo articles. And then the link that I just copied, I'm going to Command V, and there it is. So you will copy a link to each article that you quote from. What I want you to also do that makes my life a little bit easier is to label each one of these. So I'm going to return down and I'm going to label this, and use the author's last name that wrote the article. So I'm just going to say Warner article, and then you have that one. And then for your next article, you'll come down here, Smith article, and then you would copy it down there to the next one. And so you'll send me a list basically of these permalinks to your articles. Please test these. Maybe send it to yourself as well, copy yourself, and test the links and make sure that they actually do open to the article. So I'm going to, also if you have the scanned copies, you would do insert an attachment, and you can give me the scanned copies that way. Just insert attachments. You know how to do attachments. So I'm going to send this to myself, and I'm going to open up. I'll take a minute here for it to show up, Galileo articles, and then when I click on each link, hopefully, as you see here, it opens directly into the article, and I can see your bibliographic information on this main page. And then when I want to check the actual quotes, I can click on the PDF full text, and I will get the actual article, and I can turn to the page that you told me it would be on. So please make sure that I receive the articles. It's very important that I'm able to cross-check you, check your MLA. If you have any other questions as you're finishing up this project, please don't hesitate to email me. You can email me those questions through D2L, but make sure you send me your link to your Galileo articles through GHC email. Thank you, and please be in touch if you have a question. Bye-bye.